Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Toronto at Consensus 2025 by CoinDesk. Joining me for this segment, we have Mark Greenberg. He is global head of consumer at Kraken. We're here to discuss the Canadian market, how it's evolving with the regulatory competitive landscape. It is great to have you with us, Mark. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much for having me, Jill.
And we're here at Consensus in Toronto. We were talking about it off camera just before. There's a lot of energy here. The vibe has certainly shifted. Does this reinforce your confidence that crypto has a lasting future here in Canada?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm Toronto born and raised, and actually to see this many people from around the world come here to talk about crypto and to support crypto, absolutely, it's exciting for me. I will say though, at the same time, Canada is used to be a leader in crypto regulatory regime. Now it's actually a little bit more of a laggard, and so. I was excited to see a lot of our regulators here in the room today thinking about how they can participate more, how we can get better regimes around stable coins, around tokenized equities. Really excited for what potentially comes ahead.
What does Kraken's current offering in Canada look like, and how are you positioning yourselves as the regulatory environment continues to evolve and the landscape gets more competitive?
Yeah, so here in Canada today, we focus primarily on spot markets and staking. Those are the two biggest pieces of our business, obviously custody as well. We offer a number of institutional services. Actually, a lot of the Canadian exchanges use Kraken because we have great liquidity and our platform is something that they use behind the scenes to actually provide to their clients. What's next? I think that's actually the challenge, potentially. The Canadian regime's a few years older, and some of the things that are new don't necessarily fit well into it. So we're a big partner of the Global Dollar Network, which is a stablecoin consortium with us and Anchorage and Robinhood and a whole bunch of other 25 plus partners. That's available in every country in the world except Canada at the moment because of the stablecoin regime we have here. And so I look forward to continuing to have the right push and pull with our regulators and find ways to continue to bring all the amazing products that Kraken is bringing around the world, in the US, in the UK, in Europe, in Australia, and all of our markets. I want to bring them to Canada as much as we can.
Well, it's interesting. Since we last spoke, the crypto markets have certainly shifted significantly. How has that impacted Kraken, and are there particular areas of the business that you're now prioritizing?
I would say so. I think one thing that we're really excited about at this moment is combining the TradFi world with the crypto world. And so whether that is our acquisition of NinjaTrader, whether it is our introduction of equities in the United States, we'll bring that to more markets soon. We believe that our users are the ones who want to trade all sorts of different types of assets, and they want to do it in the crypto style, which is 24/7 and decentralized and available in your on-chain wallet. And we look forward to continuing to bring those things together. I think this is the year where I get even more excited about how those things come together and how we can make TradFi assets, real world assets, into something that's more than something we talk about at conferences, something that's really real in the real world. And so that's really exciting. And then I'll also say 2025 is the year where payments and stablecoins become the core behind global payments. As a Canadian, trying to move money around the world, almost impossible. Trying to earn yield on my US dollars, almost impossible. Excited to be able to use stablecoins, bring stablecoins to all markets around the world, and Global Dollar Network, which we're a big part of, is going to be a big part of that.
And this is a perfect segue into my next question, because you spoke on a panel today about tokenization. How do you see that space developing, and then how do you see Kraken specifically looking to play a role in tokenization of real world assets?
Yeah, so I think right now, one of the things I'm most excited about is the ability to bring the crypto native approach into those equities, as I mentioned. So right now, if you want to trade equities, you can only do it in certain hours. You can't really move your equities from one wallet to another, from one brokerage to another. And if you live in a country in, say, Latin America, it's actually pretty hard to trade US equities. It's actually easier to trade something as silly as Fartcoin than it is to trade US equities. And so I look forward, I think Kraken has a big role to play in finding ways to bring those types of assets into the future and into the same way that we've gotten really good at trading crypto assets. And over the coming months, I think we are deeply focused on it. And over the coming months, we're going to have really exciting stuff to share and
Would
announce.
be equities trading in 24/7, 24/5, however they're looking to implement it. Equities would be able to trade the same way or within the same manner as crypto is what the end goal is.
Yeah, over time, I hope that's exactly how it. Yeah, so our users, do they really care about the difference between trading Solana or trading Ethereum
Right.
and trading uh, Google or trading Apple? I don't think so. And so I think we're going to find ways that you can put both in the same baskets. I already am looking forward to. I think everybody should have a little bit of Bitcoin or a little bit of crypto in their portfolio. So more of that, and then more of trying to bring that the crypto way of 24 hours,
24/7,
24/7, hopefully over time, and also the ability to self custody those types of assets. That's what I get really excited about, and I know uh, regulators around the world starting to figure out ways to make it possible.
Right. Appreciate the insight as always, Mark. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining us for Consensus. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.